A warning about donation scams in the wake of Hurricane Harvey. Good evening, I'm Karen Campbell.
And I'm Byron Scott. We'll have more on that story in a minute. But first, a man is dead tonight after a hit-and-run accident last night, and now police are trying to find the suspect in that case. The incident happening on the 4500 block of Suitland Road at around 8:15 last night. The victim was still alive when officers arrived on the scene, and he was rushed to a hospital in critical condition. Unfortunately, he died. So far, police don't have any information on who hit the man. Anyone who may be able to track down this case is asked to call police.
Labor Day travelers leaving the area will feel the impact of Hurricane Harvey at the gas pump. In the last week, gas has increased by 25 cents in Maryland, 21 cents in Virginia, and 14 cents in Washington, D.C. John Townsend of Mid-Atlantic AAA says despite the increases in prices, things are not as high as they were following Hurricane Katrina.
We have seen a spike in gas prices. Gas prices are up 17 cents in the last week. They jumped another 7 cents last night. And before yesterday, they had jumped 10 cents. It's the biggest increase we've seen this summer in a week's time. And it's the highest gas prices has been in 2 years. So we are now paying more for gasoline than in any other time in the past 2 years. It's a 2-year high. And it may not be over yet because almost 20% of the refinery capacity in this country is still shut down.
Nationally, gas has gone up 17% since the hurricane hit.
Well, people across the U.S. are offering support for those impacted by Hurricane Harvey, including those here in Maryland. Bowie police officers and city leaders are joining in that effort. Donations will be accepted until 5 p.m. Saturday at the Bowie Police Department. You can also drop off spare change from 9 until noon Saturday at Bowie City Hall. Well, as the country continues to pour out its heart to those affected by Hurricane Harvey, be careful before you open your wallet. This warning comes from Maryland Attorney General Brian Frosh. It's not uncommon for scammers to take advantage of the public's generosity after a disaster. As a result, Frosh is encouraging people to research a charity thoroughly before donating. You can also check the Attorney General's website for tips on what to do before you give. Maryland Comptroller Peter Franchot urging caution and fiscal restraint as the state moves forward. Franchot has released the final closeout numbers for fiscal year 2017. The general fund revenues are up 5.5% or $90 million above estimates. On the downside, Franchot says moderate wage growth translated into conservative consumer spending and sluggish growth in sales and use tax. $193 million is going to the rainy day fund. Franchot is urging elected officials to save that money.